This video could contain spoilers. You've been warned. What is the cautious update on I Am Legend 2? Is there a major reveal about John Wick's family in the new trailer? And when can we expect the John Wick spin-off Ballerina to start filming? We'll tell you all that you need to know about Ana de Armas's role in the John Wick spin-off and more. Let's go. Let's start with Ana de Armas's John Wick spin-off filming start window revealed. The anticipation for the next mainline installment of the John Wick franchise is mounting, and we can now say that filming for the Ana de Armas helmed John Wick spin-off movie Ballerina has started filming. The new movie will center around its titular young woman who seeks revenge on the hitman who killed off her family. IndieWire recently reported that Lionsgate, together with the producers behind the John Wick franchise, were looking to develop a AAA game around the popular Keanu Reeves character. That report included the revelation that Ballerina's filming start window had been set around the middle of November. Ballerina had been languishing in development for 2 years, but the project recently started to pick up steam with director and co-creator Len Wiseman signing on to help the John Wick spin-off, and Ana de Armas being confirmed to star earlier this year. It was initially expected that production would start in the summer of 2022, but that was quietly delayed to the fall without any explanation given as to why. But it has since become clear that de Armas had elected to bring in a female writer for Ballerina to contribute to Wiseman and previous John Wick writer Shay Hatton's original draft for the spin-off. This has led to Emerald Fennell being recruited. It's going to be interesting to see if Lionsgate will also reveal a release window for Ballerina in the near future. Next, everything we know about Ana de Armas's role in the John Wick spin-off. It's quite possible that Ana de Armas will soon have her very own action franchise as Ballerina. The character will be de Armas's first leading role in an action movie, but it's a natural progression following her role as Paloma in the latest James Bond adventure, No Time to Die, and that of her role in The Gray Man, which also features Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling. As of now, Ballerina is supposed to be a working title, and the movie stems from the same premise as that of John Wick: revenge. The concept of the ballerina was first introduced in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum through Anjelica Huston's the director, the head of the Ruska Roma crime syndicate, who runs a ballerina show on the side. She helps John Wick escape the dangers of New York in order to reach the Elder in Casablanca. John Wick is walked through the deadly ballet academy, which leads viewers to believe that these pretty young women are training for a little more than simple classic ballet. But the titular ballerina isn't just any of these girls. This particular female assassin is looking for revenge against the people who killed her family. It's unclear as of yet whether the ballerina will also make an appearance in the 4th chapter of the John Wick saga, but it's slightly more likely that their paths will cross in the 5th installment of the John Wick saga. We'll have to wait and see. Following, what is the major reveal about John Wick's family in the new John Wick 4 teaser trailer? A new teaser for John Wick Chapter 4 has just been released, and it hides a major reveal about John's family. The trailer hints at John's origins when Winston says his family sits at the high table, which has huge implications for the rest of the series, and may even turn all we've known about John so far completely on its head. The first 3 John Wick movies taught us very little about John's family and life before the series, like how he even became part of the world of high-powered assassins to begin with. The teaser seems to suggest that's about to change, and we may learn much more about John's family and even of his past as a whole. But the most interesting bit of information comes from Winston's line about John's family after John says that he doesn't sit at the high table. According to Winston, his family sure does. This is the first time we've heard of this, but it does kind of point us in the direction of John's origins. The high table is a long-standing and somewhat aristocratic institution, and if John's family has ties to it, that would help explain how he got involved in this secretive world and became so skilled and prominent within it. The proper introduction of John's family would help expand the John Wick timeline and create some interesting character dynamics on top of that. What do you think Winston means? Hold up, there's more to come. Next, a cautious update on I Am Legend 2, why there are no Avengers at T'Challa's funeral, and we've been given a good look at Avatar 2 in newly released pictures. Want to find out more? Make sure to keep watching until the end of the video. Let's get to it. First up, what is the cautious update on I Am Legend 2? We've been given a cautious update on the status of I Am Legend 2 by original director Francis Lawrence, confirming that there are indeed plans for a sequel, but we might be in for a long wait. Development on the follow-up follow-up has been in the works since shortly after the initial movie's release, which featured Will Smith as a US Army virologist living in a post-apocalyptic Manhattan. The 2007 movie generally got good reviews and was a box office hit, but any plans for a prequel and sequel eventually died in development hell, reportedly because Smith didn't have faith the laid-out plans would work. Until earlier in 2022, when it was confirmed that Smith would return for I Am Legend 2, and it was reported that nearly 15 years after the first movie hit theaters, the sequel had entered proper development. While details of the story are currently still under wraps, many are wondering how a sequel is even possible, given the fact that Smith's character died at the end of the original movie. Lawrence says that there isn't much, and he's currently brainstorming on Constantine, but the fact that I Am Legend 2 is mentioned at all is promising enough. Where do you think the sequel will take us? Following, why are there no Avengers at T'Challa's funeral in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever? After T'Challa was introduced in MCU's Captain America: Civil War, he became a key member of the Avengers as Black Panther. But despite T'Challa's Avenger status, all of Earth's mightiest heroes were absent during his funeral in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. This despite the fact that it was Black Panther's leadership that allowed him to be the first to come out of the portals in Avengers Endgame, and he even opened Wakanda's doors to the Avengers, risking his kingdom in order to provide refuge in Avengers Infinity War. So why wasn't there a single Avenger present at his funeral? There are a few possible answers, and the most likely one is that they simply weren't invited. T'Challa was a king to his people before he was a superhero, and it's possible that they didn't inform them until after his own people had said goodbye to T'Challa first. Then again, the Avengers are quite the busy bees, and those who might have had time to drop in are dead. But logically speaking, it also just makes sense to not have them around. It would have raised the question of why none of them were able to help Wakanda fight Talocan. Furthermore, it would have been a distraction to the viewer and reminded us of all the other problems raging in the Marvel Cinematic Universe at all times. This way, everyone was able to truly pay their respects to the late King of Wakanda, and he deserved that. And now, new Avatar 2 images give a better look at what life on Pandora is truly like. New pictures of James Cameron's highly anticipated Avatar: The Way of the Water have been released, and they offer a much better understanding of what life is like on the world of Pandora. This time, Cameron trades in the lush rainforests of Pandora for a mysterious ocean setting, brimming with spectacular ethereal life and a clan of Na'vi who dwell in these waters. And with the 4 new images that were released by EW, we now actually have visuals of what all of that is supposed to look like. They include a shot of Jake Sully, portrayed by Sam Worthington, and Zoe Saldana's Neytiri's adoptive 15-year-old daughter Kiri, who's played by returning actor Sigourney Weaver, but in a brand new role, swimming in Pandora's pristine waters. We also get to see Jake and Neytiri flying on the back of their banshees with their eldest son, Netium. But the more interesting images give us a closer look at Pandora's water tribe, the Metcaina, with the final picture revealing Pandora's version of a whale, the Tulkun. The introduction of the water tribe showcases how truly expansive Pandora is, and promises even more breathtaking looks at this mysterious world. Are you ready for the release of Avatar: The Way of the Water? And that's a wrap. What do you think will happen in the John Wick spin-off Ballerina? Let us know in the comments. And thanks for watching.